love you guys so much. And whenever I see I disappointed you, it just breaks my heart into a million pieces.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're examining the most infamous meltdowns captured on camera by well-known YouTubers, even if the incident took place away from the platform.
I'll see you in court. I will see you in court.
Riffs everywhere. Ninja. It's not uncommon for gaming streamers to have several meltdowns when a game hasn't gone their way, and considering he's one of the most subscribed Twitch accounts and has over 23 million subscribers on YouTube, Ninja is no exception. In 2022, he was playing Fortnite when his opponent escaped with a rift.
Did they riff?
Having experienced this several times, it was the final straw for Ninja. He quit the game, adding several expletives about being sick of this.
Can't do it anymore, dude. Can't.
What happened?
I'm fucking sick of this, dude.
He also stated they needed a break from streaming, which he later reaffirmed on social media. But fear not, after a week away, Ninja returned to streaming.
Chat, I don't know when I'm gonna be live, man. I don't know where I'm gonna be live next, but I gotta get off, man.
What the Muffin? GeorgeNotFound. When a streamer has a meltdown, you expect rage, cursing, and high enough voice pitches that only dogs can hear. Well, in 2021, George Davidson, aka GeorgeNotFound, did all of those plus something unusual. While playing a Minecraft basketball tournament alongside other streamers, Davidson was utterly perplexed why Callahan's play wasn't called off.
No!
Instead of his usually more measured behavior, he was so enraged that he went on a screechy rant filled with expletives.
It's cooled off, it's cooled off! Please call it.
However, it was the final phrase that forever lives in the hearts and minds of internet users. With the tirade reaching a crescendo, Davidson spat out the very PG phrase, "What the Muffin?" What the Muffin? Manic episode. Gabby Hannah. Best known for releasing music and vlogs via her YouTube channel, Gabby Hannah's career and life took a very different turn in 2022. Through her TikTok account, she began releasing many controversial videos in a short amount of time, at one point reaching 100 in a day. Many of the videos tended to focus on poetry and religion, as well as Hannah claiming she was the second coming of Jesus.
You maybe a little believe me that I could actually be the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Hannah had previously spoken about her struggles with mental health after being diagnosed with several conditions, including ADHD and bipolar disorder.
So that was actually a brand new thing for me that I was experiencing in real time.
The police soon arrived to do a wellness check on her, and thankfully, she was okay. Hannah took a long break from social media, finding work in other fields, before returning in 2024.
Where did I go?
Toxic gossip train, Colleen Ballinger. Sometimes meltdowns are over-the-top behavior. Sometimes they're measured but just as uncomfortable to witness.
All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation.
One of the biggest acts to find success in mainstream showbiz after getting started on YouTube, Colleen Ballinger found her life in turmoil in 2023 after many allegations of misconduct against her came out. This also brought up her past controversial behavior of using stereotypes in her acts. In response, instead of doing a heartfelt apology, the Miranda Sings performer released a video of herself playing the ukulele and singing about the toxic gossip train.
I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser who didn't understand I shouldn't respond to fans.
Considered one of the worst apology videos ever, as viewers laid into the insincerity, Ballinger's career was in tatters after this, forcing her live performances to be canceled.
What do I know?
The mukbang drama, Nicocado Avocado. Originally releasing content on his vegan lifestyle and musical performances, Nicholas Perry, aka Nicocado Avocado, had a rebrand in 2016 as he moved into mukbang videos. This involved him eating massive portions of food for the viewers to enjoy.
If I can't cook ramen I can't cook anything.
In 2019, Perry collaborated with Stephanie Sue for one such project. However, shortly after, she released a video that accused him of abusive behavior. Perry responded with his own content, disputing the claims. However, when that didn't help his image, Perry began releasing one strange video after another, one of which he claimed he spoke to Jesus.
Oh my God. I am Jesus.
Sue later released another video to counter Perry's allegations. However, Perry later claimed the feud was manufactured between him and Sue for attention.
That type of storytelling has the power to destroy somebody.
Body-shaming rant, Blair White. As a conservative commentator who has criticized the LGBTQIA+ community despite her own identity, Blair White isn't often far away from controversy. In 2022, she found a new target, overweight people.
I hate when people lie and say that it is healthy to be fat. I hate when people disregard science for the sake of feelings.
While she stated in the video she wouldn't give unsolicited advice about someone's body, White did just that during hers, titled, "Fat Positivity TikTok is Insane." She recorded herself reacting to a collection of TikTok videos that are positive about being their size.
It's like, do they understand people die being this weight? Do you understand you're not going to exist at that weight at 55, 60, 70 years old?
Instead of offering support, White ranted against them. While she added that in some cases being overweight isn't about lifestyle, she brushed every person she commented on with the belief that it was their fault and that they weren't discriminated against like other groups.
However, the moment you start acting like you're doing something revolutionary by being that, is the moment I'm going to say something.
My abuse story, Matthew Santoro. In 2016, Matthew Santoro stepped away from his usual educational content to release an emotional video titled My Abuse Story.
I didn't expect this at all.
The video was originally made in 2015, but was accidentally released by Santoro months later. Throughout it, while he doesn't name the ex-partner, Santoro detailed the abuse he sustained, how he was attacked and separated from friends and family. While it's a heartbreaking watch, Santoro's bravery in making it is incredible.
You think, was it my fault? There's an indescribable amount of emotions that go through your body when something like that happens.
Before the video was released, his friend, Rob Gavigan, formerly known as Rob Dyke, previously claimed the partner was Nicole Arbor, who's best known for her terrible Dear Fat People video. Arbor denied the allegations on her channel.
I've never been nicer to a human being in my life.
Pressured to be perfect, Hannah Maloche. On the surface, YouTubers appear to have it all together. With chirpy personalities all the time, it looks like an easy life. However, behind the scenes, it can be very different. Known for her beauty and vlog content, in 2019, Hannah Maloche stripped back the curtain.
At this point, like, I just don't want to care. I just don't want to care so badly.
Titled, I Don't Know Anymore, Maloche opened the video with a disclaimer that while she was recording a normal video, she had a breakdown.
Part of me feels like having a breakdown on camera, like, isn't appropriate.
But to be honest with her fans, she wanted them to see what her mental health is like. As it got underway, Maloche emotionally discusses the pressure she's under to create perfect content, as well as being lost and confused. She hoped this video would develop a more positive online community.
I'm trying my best.
Star Wars Tantrum, Christian Harloff. The Star Wars fandom doesn't have the best reputation, as it's often considered one of the most toxic. Well, Christian Harloff did little to alleviate this in 2019. Host of Collider's Jedi Council, he was annoyed that he wasn't invited to experience Disney's new theme park area, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
You know what I'm going to talk about Galaxy's Edge? In 2 years when I go. Yeah. Because, am I a little butthurt? No, I'm a lot butthurt.
Instead, 2 women from the company were. So, Harloff refused to promote the place during the podcast, Collider Live. This led to him arguing with the producer live on air as Dirty Laundry was aired publicly.
You started the show by saying you're not going to talk about it on Jedi Council, which is your show, but you're not the producer of it. And
I am actually.
The producer pointed out that Harloff had to talk about it, but still, he wouldn't budge. Not long after this moment went viral, Harloff departed Collider.
But why do that on the air? Why do that on the air?
Why would you start this on the air?
Because you can have a conversation with me afterwards and say to me, hey, I wish you wouldn't have done that.
Judge Screaming, Eric Von Conover. With his travel YouTube channel, Eric Conover typically showcases very expensive properties across the US, but occasionally in other countries too. However, everything changed for him in 2025 when he was arrested for allegedly running over a police officer after he was pulled over for speeding. During his arraignment hearing, which Conover attended virtually, he snapped. At one point, he ranted that if everyone attempted to question his mental competence, he would eviscerate them with his intelligence.
If anyone dares try to test my mental competence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now.
Yikes. He even sobbed when his mother was on camera. Conover was denied bail and has been charged with attempted murder.
I have everything right here and it's all been falsified.
9 to 5, Jesse Taylor. Typically, when people call the police, it's due to a crime happening. But for Jessie Taylor, she contacted them because her Instagram account was terminated, which she likened to a murder. But it doesn't stop there. In 2019, Taylor, who had a history of controversial comments, then put a video on YouTube, tearfully begging viewers to stop reporting her Instagram account.
I am nothing without my following. I am nothing without my following.
She claims she wasn't cut out for a 9-to-5 job, stating she makes her living online.
And I know people like to see me be down and be like them and be like the 90%ers, the people that work 9 to 5. That is not me.
Taylor also added, "None of you would last in my shoes." Unsurprisingly, commenters were less than moved. instead telling her to learn a trade. Instagram confirmed they mistakenly deleted her account after it was reported as spam many times.
I'm not work material. I will never be work material.
Terrifying pronouns, heel versus babyface. Every day, all of us use pronouns many, many times. Yet for conservative influencers, nothing is apparently more terrifying than that. In 2023, the video game Starfield was released. Its character creation page allowed players to choose the pronouns that their character uses. Rather than barely register this nice bit of inclusion, Az, who runs the heel versus babyface YouTube account, made it a massive deal.
Did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? F***ing pronouns! F***ing gender ambiguity!
While streaming the game, he ranted with lots of expletives about how pronoun picking took him away from the immersive RPG experience.
Cause we're boring! We're so boring!
He called the developers Besida boring and implied this is a Californian issue, despite pronouns being used worldwide. It's unbelievable how this minor, inclusive selection could elicit such an overreaction from Az.
And you wonder why people are getting so f***ing sick and tired!
Help me, Marina Joyce. In 2016, social media was concerned after Marina Joyce posted a fashion video. After all, she seemingly whispered, "Help me."
And this is the dress that I'm wearing.
This sparked hashtag Save Marina Joyce to trend as people believed she was being held hostage, perhaps by an extremist group. Joyce later requested money on social media to have a temple built for her in Machu Picchu, since she believed she was a deity. After the story died down, Joyce found herself in more drama when she seemingly vanished for 10 days in 2019. In 2022, she addressed what happened in a strange video, stating that she had mental health issues and had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. However, she claimed to have cured her MS with unconventional treatment, despite there being no cure currently.
I want to tell people how I cured my MS medicinally and holistically. So I used herbs to cure my MS.
Fake tears, Laura Lee. Every so often, a celebrity or influencer will find their career collapse when past problematic posts on social media are discovered. In 2018, it was Laura Lee's turn as her racist messages were unearthed. The beauty YouTuber quickly deleted her old posts, yet still, sponsors dropped her, and Lee lost around 200,000 subscribers. So, she released an apology video, and boy did that not go well.
I, 6 years ago, decided to retweet things that were so vile.
She dramatically sobbed throughout, giving viewers flashbacks to awkward high school drama classes. As such, the video came across as insincere and performative.
I can't believe I didn't see the pain behind that kind of tweet.
With the backlash mounting and losing 500,000 subscribers, Lee deleted the video and released another apology. However, that didn't go too well, as Lee was seemingly reading from a script.
I'm taking it off my channel because it does not represent the human being that I am today.
Milestone emotion, Markiplier. It's not always rage, fear, or another negative emotion that can cause a YouTuber to break down. Sometimes, it's a wholesome reason.
And I'm ready to be inundated with emotions, so here we go.
In 2015, Mark Edward Fishbach, better known as Markiplier, hit the milestone of 6 million subscribers. So, not afraid of sharing his emotions online, he wanted to showcase his reaction to a fan-made music video that was created for the accomplishment. Using a cover song from the soundtrack of the video game To the Moon, many fans held up paper with the lyrics as the music played.
I knew I was gonna cry like a big baby.
The emotional tune and the abundance of fans who took the time to celebrate this achievement caused Fishbach to have tears streaming down his face throughout the video.
Oh man.
Stream arrest. Fousy Tube. As YouTube was slowly building into an online powerhouse, Yusuf Salah Erekat, aka Fousy Tube, or Fousy, was one of the platform's original practical jokers. In 2023, he was marathon streaming on Kick when he began arguing with other creators. Erekat soon claimed he was being stalked and threatened, resulting in him calling the police for fear of his life.
My life is in danger.
Then, to speed up the response, he screamed that a firearm was being held against his head. When the officers arrived, Erekat quickly turned hostile on them, yelling obscenities, resulting in the handcuffs being put on him.
Oh, hey, record this. Security, come in here now.
But he continued shouting, claiming he was going to sue them. However, rather than arrest him, the cops took Erekat to a hospital for a psychiatric assessment.
Hey, free Fousy!
Nearly sick, Onision. From making skits since the early days of YouTube, James Jackson, aka Onision, saw his career come crashing down as one accusation of misconduct and abuse after another came out. In 2019, he doxed one of his apparent abuse victims, causing him to be banned from Patreon. As such, he seemingly went into a meltdown, releasing many videos showing unstable behavior. In one, called Left, Jackson acted like a 90s tween and packed his bags to leave as he ranted at the camera about his life falling apart.
I'm leaving, and this is it.
Throughout, with his emotions getting the best of him, he gagged multiple times, seemingly stopping himself from throwing up.
Is this what you like?
The clip eventually ended with him sobbing in his car. Onision later claimed his meltdown saga was faked. Kitchen cry, Trisha Paytas. In 2016, one of the most famous meltdown videos dropped on YouTube. While sitting on her kitchen floor in a UCLA shirt, Trisha Paytas recorded her reaction to the news that her then partner, Sean Vander Wild, was possibly cheating on her and is gay.
I don't know what to do. He's blocked me.
She sobbed intensely as she struggled to get words out, detailing how she found out the news and the history of their relationship. The video took off online, morphing into a series of infamous memes.
I've lost my best friend.
Later, Paytas went into detail that she was struggling with depression at the time, leading to her dramatic video. But thankfully, Paytas is doing much better today.
You know, whatever it is, whatever love looks like to you, may they find it.
Vicious at the visually impaired, James Charles. According to an interview with 17 magazine in 2016, James Charles stated he was legally blind. With that in mind, you'd think he'd have a lot more sympathy with the visually impaired community, but no. In 2025, the beauty influencer released a video on TikTok ranting about tactile paving, which is often on sidewalks to help those with sight troubles know of changes or potential danger nearby. Charles called the concept stupid.
Like, what is the purpose of them? Can somebody genuinely explain it to me if you are like a f***ing civil engineer?
He stated his big issue with them being outside grocery stores was shaking his shopping cart, causing the contents to have a seizure. Right. The backlash to the insensitive video caused Charles to quickly delete it, damaging his reputation further.
What is the point of those bumps?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Oh my god, Shane Dawson. After Toddy Westbrook's 2019 video, Bye Sister, that detailed allegations about James Charles and created massive drama in the beauty community, in 2020, she followed up with Breaking My Silence. This video spoke about her being allegedly manipulated by Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson into making the original content. For some reason, Dawson decided that live streaming his reaction to watching Westbrook's video on Instagram was a good decision. It was not.
You are fake crying! You are fake crying! That is not real! Oh my god!
With over 250,000 people watching, Dawson yelled at Westbrook repeatedly, despite it being pre-recorded media, all while uttering "oh my god" over and over again.
Oh my god.
Seeing that it wasn't going well, his now husband, Ryland Adams, called for Dawson to get off the stream, which he thankfully did.
Oh my god.
What's the most iconic meltdown that's ever been caught on camera from a celebrity or influencer? Let us know below.